Well, it is Monday, August 13th. Got a little bit of battery left on my GoPro, so I figured I'd take a quick video. I'm out here in the last probably 15 acres that I have to spray for aphids. Some of you might wonder what an aphid is. So especially if you look at the bottom side of these leaves on the soybean plants, you see all those yellow dots. Those are all the soybean aphids. And there's even some on the top. Yeah, bad for the soybean plant. That is what the product is in there. It's hot. I don't know if that's my air conditioner or what, but it's very warm. Very warm. Oh, it's just a cable tapping underneath. We're gonna get going here. All I have to do, turn that on. Sorry about that, I gotta drop my steering wheel in. And then you were off. You can see the map down there. We're on the headland ground right now. So you can see we're at about 96.6 acres for this field. Well, this farm. There's I just kept it the same map. There's actually two separate farms that I did. This one's all broken up. The other one was one big 55-acre field. But I just kept it at all so I can keep track of how much I've done for how much product I put in there. It's just easier for me. So I just turn that off. When I turn around, it's very difficult to do with you guys hanging on to you guys, but that's okay. That's okay, we'll make it work. So you can see that it kind of gives me a line of where to steer into. I have to be about 6 more feet this way. And then it starts painting. So we're right on the line. And just kind of taking it easy. It's a little rough. They did some tiling in this field this spring, the landlord. So you can feel where the dozers went even though we worked it. Like that. Woo! Just like that. You can kind of feel where they went. Every now and then some stuff is settling from the tile lines, and we'll rework them in this fall. My buddy that went to New Zealand and Australia for a couple years, he came back and we got talking the other night and he gave me that. He's like, throw that up in the tractor and see if you got any fans from down in that area. I'm like, pretty sure I do, but we'll throw it up there. Cool little window sign. So you can see we're coming to the end here, and I can turn off a section, and then one more section, and then we'll finish it out, and then I'll turn the whole works off, and then I'll turn my sections back on where they are, so it's full booms again. And then I just kind of aim up. This won't be a full swath. So I kind of aim up where I'm going to be, and actually I can dump them all except for the far right wing. Actually, we'll just go to the far outside of the wing, and we'll turn that on. Earlier it was painting for me, just the wing, or just the section I had on, but now it wants to paint the whole sprayer, but it's not correct. I am only using that boom. I don't know if you probably can't even tell. So now we'll add that section back in. And the middle section. And all of them. So we'll wrap up this here. I got to turn around. And that's this little field, but there's like 2 more. They all kind of connect. And we're going to turn off this one. And we'll turn off this one. And the whole works. Sorry if I'm making anybody sick, but I kind of wanted to show everybody like how much is going on in the cab when we're doing these spray jobs. We've been on relatively level ground here. There's some hills, so that's what the joystick is for. And if you see me reaching for that, it could get kind of hairy on the camera, but I don't have a lot of video left. I don't have a lot of battery left on this thing. Just thought I'd do a quick video of us spraying aphids with the GoPro and just kind of show you. But did one full batch this morning, which is a little over 1,000 gallons, close to 1,100 gallons, and then only had enough product to finish off all our beans, obviously. So it wasn't a full batch; it was more like 700 gallons to finish us off for the day. So, ooh, we are. This will wrap it up, and then I think we might be working on the combine this week. That's kind of scary. Already getting combine going, but the turns, obviously, we're running the beans down, but I did take a picture, and I'll post it to my Facebook page probably. The low disturbance, like I followed a track out when I was in the back of the field. I finished, and there was relatively no, I mean, it was hard to see. I mean, it was pretty obvious, let's be real. It was obvious where I drove, but it wasn't like you'd expect. So skinny tires on the sprayer, no duals on the tractor. You know, we're working it as best we can. So kind of a wild shaped field. You can see here we're coming up. I'm gonna come in here and fill this in, and I need to be about 20 feet this way. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just turn all these down to just the right side. So you can see we got, I don't know if you guys can't see this very well, but I do have product coming out that side. Get the product coming across the whole works. And we got her going. Just bring this boom up a little bit. And then you can see we're coming down to a triangle. And we can go ahead and stop that one. And I'll just kind of swing my boom over that white section, turn the whole works off, and turn back into my tracks, spin the sprayer, because I know that if I can hit these tracks, my booms won't go into the trees. So that's that. Let's go like this. I come back across just one little teeny section there, and hit it with just the left wing here behind us. It does take a second, so I turn it on. Now it starts painting. And back off, and you can see there's one more little triangle here. We try to hit all the field so that, you know, obviously the aphids don't move back in or just move to that section. I mean, we are killing them off, the sections we're spraying, but we don't want to give them any opportunity to win against us. So we're targeting for 15 gallons an acre. That's not 15 gallons of chemical, okay? Technically, yes, it's a chemical because it's mixed in, but so that you guys are aware and like kind of for educational purposes, I mixed in this batch was 700 gallons. It's 2 gallons of product, and it mixes in with 700 gallons of water. Well, 2 gallons of product is about 640 gallons, I think is what I figured out to be. So, I gotta go nice and easy here. So just kind of keep that in mind. Like, don't think that we're just throwing copious amounts of chemical into the ground. It's primarily water. It's like 99.97% water, or 99.7% water. So 99.7% water is what I think I've worked the math out to be. So don't think that we're just like chucking chemical in the ground. I mean, then the ground acts as a natural filter if anything does soak into the ground, but it's going on the canopy of the plants, and the plants are utilizing it to kill off, or it's killing off the aphids. Any of these stuff that goes on the ground we're putting in, the earth is like the best filter you can get for water. It goes through all the different layers of water, and then by the time it gets down to where people's wells or stuff is, you know, tile lines and whatnot, it's filtered itself down to the point where it's water again, folks. But you know, these chemicals are expensive. We're not just gonna throw these chemicals out there and just hope that, you know, we're gonna throw a whole bunch at it and just make it work. No, we're doing it very, very responsibly. I can't stress that enough, that we are doing this like to the T. And like I said, it's very, very little chemical. Obviously, it's very potent stuff, I would say, would be the best word. I'm not an agronomist. I shouldn't even be like going on and on about this, but being that it's 2 gallons of stuff, it, you know, it mixes in with 700 gallons of water. So yeah, it is potent in the sense that then it works, you know, mixes in with the water, and then that's what we're spraying. So it's not like we're dumping that overly potent 2 gallons of stuff just whoosh. No. So life's good. Making the aphids go away so we can have a really killer crop. Been really pleased with the crop that's out here right now. It looks very good, very good. You can see that we're kind of in the tracks from the sprayer, from the weed control application. We're right at an even 100 acres for the day. I'm going a little slower than I normally would, but I'm trying to do a bunch of different things and film. So they did some construction. The beans got short over there just from the compaction of all the bulldozers and whatnot in the area. But that's okay. Got to have a good working relationship with your landlord, and it's only a small little area. All in all, very, very pleased with the crop that's out here. Very excited to get the combine out here and see what's out here. And that's why we're trying to take care of it the best we can with the sprayer. So we're trying to be good stewards of the land. Farmers are probably your best stewards of the land. Farmers take care of the land probably better than most people that I mean, it's a common misconception, and it's contrary to what people want you to believe in the media, but farmers take care of the land more than anybody because that's what they depend on for a livelihood. So just another little educational thing about spraying. I am getting down there in product, but I should make it here. I've probably got about another 5 acres here, and then I'm done on this farm. If I have anything left over, I have about a 1.5 to 2 acre chunk that I ran out on about 5 to 10 miles away from here. I'll just buzz out and empty it out there, and I'm done. So with that, thanks for watching. Be safe, and we'll check you guys later.